All right, hello, all you night readers. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well. Things are going good. Things are going good. Had a nice day today. This morning, at least this afternoon, we had horrible storms here. Really bad. But things have cleared up, so we're doing okay again. But had a wonderful morning. All right, so let's see what our theme of the day is. Let's see, where are we? There we go. Theme of the day is right there. Strategies, right? Strategies. It's always good to have one when you need one, right? That's what I always say. If you need a good strategy, I think you should have one. You should maybe have one all kind of set up and ready to go before you need one. But yeah, that's our theme for the next 24 hours. Hello, kitty cat. I am doing great. I am doing great. Hello, Selena. Again, I am doing great. You would like to know if your boyfriend and you will be together soon. Absolutely. I love when we just get right down to it. The earlier the questions come, the faster, or the more readings I can do, right, in an hour. I am on a bit of a deadline tonight, and I am waiting for an important phone call, so if I get that phone call, I may have to mute for a moment and take the call, because I've been kind of waiting for it. It is extremely important to me. So, all right, Selena, will you and your boyfriend get back together soon? Will you be together soon? Not back together, but will you be together soon? I think there are some things that have to be done first. I think things really have to be. Yeah, you're just missing your man. Aw, Selena, that's nice. I understand what you're saying. And I have a really good reading for love here, so I really do think things are going to be good. I think they're going to turn out okay, so don't worry about that part. I do think, like I said, there's some things that have to happen first. There's things that have to be decided on, and just decisions to be made. Now, when the two of you get back together, I don't know. Are we looking at a baby? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That could be interesting. Otherwise, of course, with the Empress, you could go with that you just have that unconditional love with him, and you're very protective of him, and you want to see your relationship grow, right? Those are all things that the Empress can also mean, not just, hey, you're having a baby. So that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, Selena, I don't think I need to know. I don't know. Hello, Carla, over on Facebook. How are you? Hope everything is going well there. So the Six of Swords just shows me that you are, there's movement. There's a journey coming, and that journey, of course, is him. Is him coming to you for a just to see you doing your thing, just to see you And because he misses you too. He misses you too. I'm sorry, I was reading something completely different in the chat, and I got lost to where I was. But yeah, so I see where he is traveling to you because he misses you. Obviously, well, it's not always obvious, but yes, I definitely think he's missing you just as much as you're missing him. And it's going to be a very powerful connection when the two of you get back together, right? It's going to be that huge attraction, that big union, that romantic partnership, right? You'll be connected. The Page of Swords is telling me once you get back together, you will act, the two of you will act completely like little kids again, like school kids, So I definitely think, that's what you'll be that giddy little schoolgirl, and he'll be that giddy little schoolgirl too, and everybody will be goofy with each other. The two of you will, just have a crazy, goofy time of it. But yeah, this could possibly mean that. But it's definitely going to be a strong meeting when the two of you get back together. You're going to get that, you'll get that tight romantic partnership back. But he is coming towards you. So yeah, it's really exactly what you would want to hear, Selena. I really think these are, I don't think there's anything there that would be any cause for concern or alarm. That's for sure. Let me go back and read what I was reading and see what I read. Fairy Wren. Who? I don't know who you were talking to. It was lovely to meet you on your amazing channel. I am not a game player, but I love the fun you have and your beautiful energy. I'm not sure who you mean. Maybe Kitty Cat. All right, Carla over on Facebook says, should I invest in a property in South Florida or more north, like North Carolina? South Florida, or North Carolina? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, that was for Kitty Cat. Okay. I get it, Fairy, right now. That makes more sense. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Tara Howard, how are you? It's great to see you. Christina Alvarez, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, so Carla, let's see, where should you invest in property? South Florida or further north, like North Carolina? Would you even be willing to go further north? Like Maryland? You got to think, you know what I would think of when I'm thinking of this whole idea? I would think of the hurricane season, right? Where do the most hurricanes hit? Florida and North Carolina. So that's something for you to think about, right? That is always something to think about. But anyhow, so I see the Queen of Pentacles, and she just tells me that things are really good health-wise for you, really good in a way where you are very in touch with the earth, right? You're in touch with the earth, you're calm and you're relaxed, just like she is. She is just relaxing, sitting there, and things are good and happy, and she's just kind of zoning out, right? And I think and like I said, she's really in touch with the earth because she is the earthy queen. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are an earth, an earth, what do you call it, their suit, the suit of pentacles is earth related. So I do see that will help you make your decision because, again, you have to think of the ground that you are investing in. I see the Seven of Pentacles showing me that you will, whichever way you decide to go, you will make roots and grow friendships and grow, relationships there. Things will work for you, whichever way it does end up going. The Knight of Wands does show me that you are a bit of a risk taker who really follows your heart and your passion. You're very energetic, right? You have a lot of courage, which this kind of really leads me to South Florida. This really leads me to South Florida. I don't know. For some reason, it almost feels like it. It feels that way to me. I don't feel like, again, this is a card that shows that you're on the outside looking in kind of thing, but it can also mean there is there could be some type of a health issue going on, some type of a health issue happening that is not going to be really good for a move at this point. Or, again, if this is just an investment, it's going to be, then it's not so bad. But an actual move is going to be difficult on you, and it's going to be extremely exhausting. There's something that goes on with you, or there's something that you have or had that makes things difficult to do because you get exhausted very quickly. That's what I see, at least, right? I see where you really have to, you do something and then you have to rest right away after it because you just get that exhausting feeling. So I think, I think things would work good in South Florida. I do think South Florida is the way that you're kind of leaning, but just be careful. Just be careful down there. Just be careful with the whole moving things and doing things down there, because like I said, I think there might be something that goes on, and you would know, about this already, I think, that you have something with you that makes you very tired when you are, very mentally or physically exhausted when you do too much of something, right? But I think things are good. I think things are really good for South Florida. Okay, Carla? That is definitely what I see. All right. Hey, CM. I hope things are good in Grand Rapids. I hope things are getting better every day. That's for sure. So Tara Howard, it's really great to see you. I'm glad you're back. What is going on with your ex, Brandon? Hey, that's my son's name. Do we know each other? No, just kidding. I'm trying to be his friend, but he is shutting you out completely. We will be reunited eventually for the better. Will we be reunited eventually for the better? Oh, that's cool, Fairy Wren. Kitty Cat puts up video game videos. Awesome. I am a huge gamer. That's what I do most of the day. Play games. All right, so what's going on with Brandon? For anybody who wasn't here before, especially moderators who weren't here at the very, very beginning, I know Kitty Cat was. I am waiting for an important phone call. So if that phone call does come in, I will have to mute wherever I am and stop for a second and take the phone call. It won't be very long. It won't be a long phone call. So if I'm in the middle of a reading, you'll understand. I'm hoping you'll understand. But I'll come right back. I'll be right back and get the rest of your reading. This is a lot of the same cards, huh? King of Wands, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. My, oh my. These cards have a lot to tell us tonight, I guess. Those cards have a lot to tell us. Awesome. All right. So here's what I see. Again, with the King of Wands, I see where Brandon is probably somebody who is he's mature for his age. He's focused on his career more than anything else. Although he is a loving person. He is a loving person. So, and I don't see where, like the King of Cups, I don't see where he's afraid to show that I don't think he's afraid to show those emotions when the time is right and when things are right, when the situation is correct. I just think that right now it may not be the right time. The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords are basically telling us that, you are creative and you're inspired to do something new. You are a dreamer. You're a dreamer. You like to think of things that could be instead of things that definitely are. And you have this way of being a little restless. Your energy may be a little restless at times. You could do things possibly. You can do things without thinking sometimes, I think, and that might be a cause for some of the issue between you and Brandon. Hey, Vic, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're doing well. So I see where that could be the case, where maybe a little immaturity could be a bit of an issue because of his maturity. He, like I said in the very beginning, he is a very mature person, and any bit of immaturity would kind of not go together with that. I do see the Hangman showing you again that you might just have to let go of this whole relationship, right? It might be time to just let go and see how you do. Make the sacrifice. It could give you a completely different outlook on things, right? It could give you an outlook that's very different if you were not thinking or working on getting back with him. He is your ex-boyfriend, right? For a reason. There is a reason. And again, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles shows me that you're usually the person who's very relaxed. You're usually a person who's very laid back and kind of, you kind of let things roll off of you. And again, you're that earthy queen, that earthy person who is, it just enjoys the outdoors and enjoys being with nature and stuff, right? I see that. I just think that something here with this whole dreamer idea and stuff and a little bit of immaturity don't quite go along with his personality of being overly mature, and that could be a problem. But letting go may be the way to go, and that might give you a new outlook on things, because the Hangman, which is actually a woman, she is technically looking this way, right? If you look, she's kind of looking, well, she's looking down, but you know, her head's kind of going this way. Her body is heading in this direction, which is your future. And I think maybe you need to have a new outlook on your future. So, yeah, that's what I see for you, Tara. I hope things work out for you for the best. Sometimes you just have to figure out what the best is right away, right? It's not always extremely apparent right off the bat. So, all right. So let's see. Yeah, Christina, thank you so much. Christina is moderating Facebook for me now, so she's trying to keep things moving over there, which is great. Tara, again, it was great to have you here. Great to have you back. Carla, you're very welcome. Very, very welcome. I'm glad I could do a reading for you. Lily, how are you? Hey, it's great to see you. It is great to see you. CM, what's going on? Just found out your favorite downtown grocery store is going out of business. Oh. Yeah, you always wonder how many aren't going to be able to make it now. That's tough. That's tough. That was your favorite grocery store. So. All right. So the next thing I had was Lillian wanted to know what are B's intentions towards her, towards you, right? What's B's intentions to you? What are B's intentions to you, Lillian? So Fairy Wren, you'll be happy to know that my wife and I took my parents to the safari today. We went on safari again. Since it's free for her and I, my wife and I, because we have annual passes, we can go as many times as we want as long as we make reservations. And I had discount tickets for my parents, so that was good. They were happy. So I got to see my parents, which is good. I haven't seen them in quite a while because of all of the things going on in the world right now. And we went on safari. Got to see all the cool animals. There's one. They have some of the biggest lions I ever saw. Some of the biggest male lions. Oh my gosh. Huge manes. Big manes around their heads and stuff. Absolutely beautiful. Now, right out of a picture, it looks like, you know, they're right out of a picture. And the females are just what you would expect them to be. But the bears are my favorite. The bears are my favorite. They just look so cuddly. Like you could just take one home, right? And then they'd probably rip your face off, but they look good. They really look cool. B's intentions to you, Lillian, are that I just don't see where things are really, you know, even though you have the Ten of Cups in the beginning, and the Ten of Cups is usually really great, right? The Ten of Cups, that usually means like emotional happiness and stuff. But I don't see it from here on out. I don't see a whole lot of it from there on out. I see maybe this is where things used to be. This may be a shadow of the past telling me, hey, you guys had a relationship that was wonderful at one time, but then due to some type of mind games and some type of fighting and conflict, things did not work out for the two of you. So I see the Eight of Pentacles is the work card, right? Hard work. And I see where you are trying to lay the groundwork to have this relationship back again. And it is going to take, if there's ever going to be anything between the two of you, I think he really needs to work hard to get things going. I think he's going to need a lot of hard work, and I think he's going to need to really make a good move. Things are going to be, it's going to take a good move for him to really get things rolling here. It's going to take hard work and a good move. And if you look at the bottoms of both of these cards, you can see where it looks like, there's movement here and there's movement here. It almost looks like that, right? It almost looks like they're all on the move in those two cards, which is interesting because I don't usually see that in the Eight of Pentacles. But I guess if it was like a business reading or a work reading, that could also mean moving up, like a promotion or something like that. But that's not this reading. So I just see that he's gonna need to do some good moves and hard work to get this whole thing going. And I think you just need the strength to hold on, right? You just need the strength to hold on if this is really what you want, if this is really something that's going to move forward for you. All right, Lillian. So that's what I see. That's what I see for you and B. That is what I see for you and B. Tara, thank you. Glad I had a good day. Thank you very much. It was awesome. My wife and I went on Sunday, just the two of us. And then I was able to get reservations for the four of us today. So it was good. Give it to God. You got it. You got it. CM says, I hope all the people that lose their jobs find jobs. I do too. It's very difficult when a small business closes up. It is very difficult. And I hope those people do find something else fairly quickly so that they can, continue to live their lifestyles and continue to, pay their bills and stuff, right? Of course. So Christina, doing a great job over on Facebook. Says, will Ivan and I be moving in together this year? We are going to start looking at houses soon. How exciting. That is such an exciting time. I remember when my wife and I first got married. Within 6 months, we moved into our house. So we basically, pretty much started looking for a house right after we got married. We were older though, so it wasn't like we were young like you guys. We were old. I don't think she wants me to say that, but I said it. Sorry. All right. So we've got lots and lots of court cards. Lots of royalty, right? You got a king, you got 2 queens, and 2 knights. That's amazing. Feels like a chessboard. All right, so the King of Pentacles is somebody who enjoys the good life, right? And I think that's kind of actually working for the both of you. I think that's you and Ivan. Kind of enjoying the good life right now. And since you are enjoying the good life, that's why you're looking for a house, because that's like a new step, and that's something that will continue the good life, right? For you, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands basically tells me that you guys are adventurous, so you may take a chance on a house that's more of a fixer-upper and do the work yourselves, because you can save money that way. I think that might be an option for you, and it could be an opportunity. I think the Knight of Swords is saying that you're going to find something pretty quickly. You'll find something, pretty fast. because you guys aren't, you're not waiting. You're being assertive. You're not just, okay, well, whenever it happens, it happens. No. You guys are going headstrong right into it. Sorry, I keep shaking the table. It makes the camera shake. I'm so sorry. I have to get some new set up around here. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I see where this could be happening quick because you guys are on the move. I see the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands tells me that you guys are confident. You're confident that things are going to go really well. You're fixed on this. You really have your eyes. You guys really have your eyes fixed on the whole idea. Look at how she's fixated right on that one idea. This one idea in her hand here. She is fixated on it. So are you guys. You are very fixed. You have your eyes set on getting a house, and you will get a house. I believe it will happen. And the Queen of Cups is just showing me that you will be, when you find the right house, you'll become, and I think this is for you, Christina. I think you will become very emotional. I think when you find the right house, you'll go like outside and cry or something like that, because it happens. It's an emotional experience. It really is. It can be a very emotional experience. And I think that's how it will be. I think that's, I think kind of that's how you are, to a point, right? A little bit. Sometimes you get a little emotional. Sometimes you're, that's just the way you are. It's not a big deal, right? But, it just means you're sensitive. You're a sensitive person, and you're sensitive to other people as well as yourself. But buying a house is a big step. It is a huge step. And like I said, sometimes it's just because you've looked at so many different places that when you finally find the one that's really right for you, it's like this huge relief. And that also can be very emotional for you. So, yeah, I do think that things are going to go in the direction of getting a house. And I think it's going to be sooner rather than later. All right. Thanks, Christina. Thanks for what you're doing over there on Facebook for me, too. I do appreciate it. All right. Hey, Bountiful Sea Turtle. Welcome. Yep. Howdy from Florida. Howdy from New Jersey. Playboy Bunny, welcome. It's good to have you. It's good to have you guys all. I love when you're all here. Vicky wants to know. Love reading. Who's coming in? Who's coming to dinner? Who is coming to dinner, right? So my friend who did all the music that I play here, all that background music that you guys always hear and tell me how relaxing and stuff it is. His wife is due with their first baby any day now. I send him a message every single day, how's things going, anything new. And today he sent me back, since he does music, obviously, he did a really nice lullaby for the baby to play for the baby when the baby comes, just to kind of put him to sleep at night. A nice lullaby to listen to. It was really nice. It was really, really touching, really moving. So it was cool. That was really cool. All right, what's coming in? I don't know. Let's see. What's coming in, what's going out? Something's definitely coming in, right? With the Eight of Wands, something's on the move. Things are on the move, Vic. That's for sure. I definitely see things on the move. Christina, yeah, you're a Virgo and you do cry. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. I'm an Aries and I cry, so I don't care. Who cares? I never used to, but I do now that I became older and things happen. Right? So it's never a big deal. Oh, and Fairy Wren, the theme of the day was strategies. Strategies with the raccoon. Strategies was the theme of the day. All right, so what's coming in for you, Vic? What is coming in? Something is definitely coming. Like I said, the Eight of Wands, we all know, right? We all know the Eight of Wands is movement, very fast movement, travel, right? Could also mean a quick decision, something happening real fast and you make a decision, like a split-second decision because you have to. The Ace of Wands is telling me that there is that new creative spark, that new creative idea. And Judgment's just telling me that there's going to be a fresh start. You're going to have some relief, some relaxation. Things are going to go pretty well, right? You're going to be able to just let it go. You know, kind of like Tara said, you know, give it to God, right? Let it go. Let things go and, you know, you'll feel better. Give it to God. That could definitely be the answer to this reading, right? But I do see where, you know, yeah, just let things go and you'll feel relieved. You'll feel much more relaxed. And any issues that have been going on physically or mentally will kind of go away. And that's what you want, right? The Three of Wands, you got lots of wands, right? You got all wands here. You got the Ace, the Three, the Eight. The Three of Wands is just telling me that you are understanding the progress going on right now. Right now, there's things that are, you know, there's progress that's being made in the whole love category for you, and you are just, and you understand that. You understand how things are progressing. You understand that things are not always easy to move forward, but you do understand the progression of it. I do see where things get a little rocky. I do see where things might be a little rocky and a little bit of, you know, it's not such a terrible thing. Oh, Kitty, you know what? Kitty Cat will tell. Oh, she can't. Oh gosh, Carrie wants to know how to donate. So Carrie, you can donate a couple different ways. You can, if you have a phone that has a barcode scanner, you can scan that barcode right there and it'll take you to donations immediately. Or you can go onto my website, nightreadertarot.com. nightreadertarot.com. And there's a section for donations there. All right. Christine, I'll have to give you my PayPal information so you can put that out there too over on Facebook. It's paypal.me/nightreader326. I think that's it. I think that's how it goes, right? What is it? I don't know. Kitty Cat will put it up and then I can read it to you because I don't remember it. That's so sad. But yeah, so anyhow, I'm sorry, Vic. So the whole idea with the tower, I don't think it's a terrible thing. I just think it means that when, you know, whatever you had before, if it ever comes back, it just won't be the same. It can't be the same. Yeah, there you go. nightreadertarot.com. nightreadertarot.com is the website. So yeah, so that's all that the tower is kind of telling me. If you go back to something, then things won't be the same. They can't be the same with the tower, right? They're just telling you that things will be completely different if you know, whatever you had won't come back exactly how it used to be. Yeah. So, Carrie, you have the viewing for your friend tonight. That's what I have for you, Vic. I'm sorry. That's what I see. That is what I see for your love reading. You have the viewing for your friend tonight. And the funeral's tomorrow. You listened about the relationship. And you're feeling much better. Good. That's good. More relaxed and ready to move forward. You're very welcome for the reading. So obviously, I say obviously too much. I'm sorry. But you are very welcome for the readings. I'm glad to be able to do it for you. You know, again, this is a family place. Night Reader Tarot channel is a family place. And we are all a big family. This is a no judgment zone. Nobody judges anybody else. And if they did, they wouldn't be allowed back. We just don't do that here. And everybody knows. So we are all with you, you know, in spirit, Carrie. And we'll be with you tonight. We'll be with you tonight. And we'll be with you tomorrow in spirit for the funeral. All right? So, keep that in mind. Playboy Bunny wants to know, what are Elliot's feelings for me currently? Currently, like right this very second? Or 10 minutes in the future? Oh, Playboy Bunny. How could someone with the name Playboy Bunny ever have guy problems? Come on now. It just doesn't seem like it could be true. Lillian said, wow, true. Very true. Good. Good, good, good. All right. What are Elliot's feelings for you currently? Right this very minute. I think it's pretty okay. I think he's a little bit intimidated. I think he's a little bit intimidated by you. Oh, see you later, CM. See you later, CM. Didn't know you had to go, but I hope you have a good night. I hope all is well in Grand Rapids for the evening. I think he is. I think he's a little intimidated by you. But I think overall, you're really happy. And he's really happy. I think he feels really lucky to know you. I think he feels really lucky to know you, and anything that you guys have done together, I think he feels very lucky that he got to be part of any of that. That's okay, Vic. So I think that's how he's really feeling. The King of Pentacles again is showing me that he likes the security he wants the security of a relationship. He wants things to be strong and tight together. Hey, Kayla, welcome. And I think that old roots that you had together are starting to grow new life, they're starting to take hold again, and something new is coming from them. So I kind of think that's what Elliot's feeling right now. That's what I think, Playboy Bunny. I think that's what he's feeling right now. The wolf. Oh yeah, the dog. Yes. Is a very beautiful dog. Absolutely. All right, so let's see, where am I after Playboy Bunny? The little squirrels are cute. Yep, little squirrels in the tower card. Always remember, right? When things are going bad in the tower, grab your nuts and run. Okay. Maybe that's not the joke for Mixed Company. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Yes, that was pretty good. That's a pretty good reading, Playboy Bunny. I thought that was pretty okay. Kayla, tell me something. Did you do a question last night and I didn't answer it? Was there a question that you put up there last night and I did not answer it? I didn't have any way I have no way of getting in touch with you, by the way, Kayla. And so I was not able to, ask you last night if you had done that. But now that you're here, I thought I saw that you put a question up, and I don't remember if I actually did a reading on it or not. But I could be missing my nights, because I know the night before we asked about how Luna was going to be and how she was going to make out after her concussion. So, all right, Carrie's back. Carrie, like I said, we really are with you for the next few days with things. There are major changes coming very soon with your job. Am moving. Any advice on career change? Do I stay in education or move forward with something else? What do you do in education? Not that it matters. I'm just curious. Oh, grab my acorns and run. I see. Well, there you go. There you have it, Fairy Wren. Thank you for fixing that to be politically correct. I appreciate it. Hey, Czar. My day is going great. It's been a great day. It has been a great day. All right. So, let's see what we have. Any advice on a career change? Yeah, I definitely see a career change. Oh, do I ever. All right. First off, I honestly think this reading is kind of twofold, and I think it's going in two very different directions. You work with special needs students, and you love it, but you don't enjoy the paperwork. My sister is a special education teacher in a middle school in the town that we grew up in. So I can understand your love for it, because she is the same way. She absolutely loves her job, and she's been doing it for 26 years. Yeah, she's been doing it for 26 years and loves it. But I do see a change, but I do think this reading is twofold. I think some of it has to do with today and tonight and tomorrow. I really think it does. I think this beginning does. I think the first two cards have to do with today and tomorrow. You had 7 nonverbals. Wow. Yeah, she's had them. She gets her fair share of everything too, and that's difficult. It's difficult. It's not an easy job. Absolutely. I know. It's a very difficult job, and I applaud you, and I applaud my sister too, because she does a great job too. It's very tough. It's a very tough job, but it takes very special people to do it. And there you go. So somehow or another in there, I just called you and my sister very special. That was nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. So this is about tonight. This is about tomorrow. This is your heartache, right? Your heartbreak. Nothing can happen. Nothing can happen with you making a decision about a job until you get past tomorrow. And I think this is going to be exactly what's happening. This is what's going on right this very minute. Right down to the second. You are heartbroken. You're completely heartbroken about your friend. And I get it. There's nothing you can say, right? That can not be heartbreaking and make you, and let us know that you're heartbroken. Fairy Wren over on YouTube says, wanted you to know, Carrie, that special education teachers are angels. And I believe that. So, yeah. So I think, until you can get past it and move away from the sadness and the despair, then you can start making decisions about your career. Of course, you do have most of the summer, I'm sure, to make a decision and to look for other things and for things to come up. And again, I think that anything else that you do, any other job you go to, will not be like the job you have now. It won't be it'll never be exactly the same, right? And that's I think that's just a fair statement in general, that if you leave what you're doing now, whatever you move to it'll just never be exactly the same. I do see that again, this is the moon card specifically means you're in a time of mourning. And that is dead on. That is absolutely dead on if I've ever been dead on about anything. It also means yes, bless those little squirrels. It also means to me, though, that you are, facing your fears about changing your job. I definitely think that is, also in this card. But the time of mourning part is, very, very predominant, very just out there, because it just goes with everything that's happening. And then you got death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. Death, now, the death card does not mean somebody dies. However, in your case, again, part of this does mean that. It does mean someone has passed away. And we know that. We already know that. It happened. We know it happened. And now it's a matter of what you do with that. But it also means that your job may be changing. Your job may be stopping. You may stop that job and then start, and something new will come out of it, right? Death and rebirth. You get death and rebirth. So, not only is it, it was the physical death that you are dealing with, and I know you're dealing with it, but also with death and rebirth, like I said, it can definitely go along with your career part of your reading, where it says that, you're ending one type of career or ending one career, and then something new comes out of that. So that's what I see for you, Carrie. I am. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates with you, because it resonates with me, knowing what is going on with you, and so I think that I think you'll understand it. But just know that we are all here for you for the next 2 days while you go through the viewing and the funeral. Joyce! You made it. Yay. You made it. Just in time. Time to end the show. No, just kidding. We still have 10 or 15 minutes. So, Carrie, these are recorded. Usually it takes about 1 day for them to show up on YouTube, but they're also recorded on Facebook. You can go back on Facebook and watch them. They're usually pretty quick on Facebook, I believe. So, yeah, you can definitely see them on Facebook, and you can also go to my YouTube channel, The Night Reader Tarot. Just search for, just like it is at the top of the screen right there. Right there at the top, The Night Reader Tarot. 3 words on YouTube, and it'll be there tomorrow for sure. But I think it'll be on Facebook tonight already. I think you'll be able to go back and watch it right away. Okay. And if you figured out how to donate, I appreciate that too. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Joy said hers usually posts immediately on Facebook. So since you're already on Facebook, you should be able to find it and get to it right away and go back and read and see the reading. It started at like 6:42 and ended at 6:50ish. So like 45 minutes in to the show. All right. Thank you, Joyce. Appreciate that. That's Kayla Proud Mama's Proud Mama. We love the Proud Mama family. Yeah, you'll figure it out for sure. You'll definitely figure it out, and you will. Yeah, you got a couple tough days ahead of you, so I'm not expecting that we'll maybe see you too much over the next couple of days, but hopefully when you can get back here, come on back and let us know how you are. That's for sure, because like I said, we're thinking of you. We are thinking of you. I don't see any other questions. Did I miss any? Am I missing any? I am. Cool, Czar. I'm glad you're doing well as well. Oh, there you go, Playboy Bunny. There's the pickup line. There's the good line that he has to come up with, right? He's got to come up with it. He's got to come up with a big move, and his pickup line should be, if I was a squirrel and you were an acorn and we locked eyes from a Jason at the park, would you go nuts for me? That's funny. That's very funny. Oh, there you go. Christina had a question. Christina did have a question. All right, Kayla, you don't remember about yesterday. I don't either. I don't remember either for sure. And obviously I didn't go back to look, so because I was not home this morning. Oh, that's funny though, Playboy Bunny. So Christina says, okay, so here's a good question. A good question. Will we find the house first, or will we find out we are going to be parents first? Ooh. Do you want my opinion? Do you want my opinion? Do you want to know what I hope? Hope is the answer? Christina, you want to, or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. I'm going to do cards for you anyway, of course. But okay, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. See if this goes along with what I'm thinking. All right, so again, the moon. Yeah, but honestly, my hope is you get a house first. This way, you could make up a nice room for the baby, and then have the baby, and have everything all ready to go, and that would be beautiful. I think that's just my thought on it, my sentimental feeling. But I do think that you are facing your fears about both things, about finding a house and having a baby, right? Both of them are very stressful. Both of them can be very difficult. Both of them can be, hard to do. Absolutely. The Six of Swords is telling me that you're going to arrive at the right place at the right time. I think you're going to be right at the right place at the right time. And I think that time is going to be... See, now before it said that the house was going to come quickly. So I think the baby is going to come second. Because the Knight of Pentacles tells me that things are very, very slow moving with something. Something is going to be extremely slow moving, and that would have to be the baby because the house was coming quickly. The Ten of Wands says, again, this could be a burden. This could definitely be a burden to you. You could be carrying a lot of the load, and that would be, that makes it an issue. That does not make things good. So make sure that you do anything you can to lighten your load. Lighten the load. And again, with the Ace of Wands, I just see new inspirations and new potential, new ideas coming. And those new ideas go along with both things, right? Yeah, so that's what I see. That is what I see for you, Christina. I do think it's going to be the house before the baby. And Joyce concurs. She says, very good not to have to move while pregnant and take chances. She hopes it works out perfectly. I think the timing will be perfect based on the 6 of Swords. House then baby. There you go. Fairy Wren says house and baby. House and baby. All right. So it is coming up to 7 o'clock, and like I said, I am waiting for an important phone call that I have not received yet, which is a little annoying because somebody was supposed to come and do some work for me, and they were supposed to be here an hour and a half ago, but they're not. So anyhow, do we have any last question? One last question? Anything? If not, we will be signing off for another evening. But I'll give it a minute or two here. Somebody's typing a question real fast. I don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, so Christina is moderating over on Facebook for me, and she's doing a great job, and I do appreciate it. I have to get her the PayPal information. I have to get her the PayPal information. Otherwise, yeah, it's, they can use the donation barcode at the bottom. They can use the donation section on my website that you might want to write down so you have it to type in. And my PayPal is, let's see. Yeah, it is. It's let me see if I can type it in here. Hang on. While everybody looks at my phone. Where are we? Let me move over here to comments. It's paypal.me/nightreader. Oh, come on, where is it? I just had it. Night Reader, yeah. 326. There you go. So that's my PayPal. So those are the 3 ways that donations can be made. Those are the only 3 ways. Oh, yeah. Did you see it, Christina? Because then it came back and told me an error occurred. So I don't know if you actually got it or not. But if not, again, it's paypal.me/nightreader326. Okay, good, cool. All right. Yeah, if you go to the website, there's lots of things you can do there. You can check out my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube. You can get my email. You can send a comment directly to my email where I will absolutely respond to you within 24 hours. Definitely. I respond to everyone that sends anything through there. You can make donations. You can also set up private readings. I've had a couple private readings so far, and I enjoy them. I enjoy them because not only do you get your reading, but then you also get to ask questions during it and actually talk back and forth with me. So this way, if you have questions on the fly, you don't have to just type them in. You can just say them. Just say it out loud. But all right. So I do not see any more. I don't see any more questions going on. So we are going to end it for tonight. Thank you all. I appreciate you all for being here again. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Be back tomorrow night at 6. And I hope to see you all. I hope to see everyone, because it's always nice. It's always nice to have the group here, and this is a wonderful group. So, all right, guys and gals, I will see you tomorrow. And let's see, there we go. Yep, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. And this screen here has all the different places you can find me too. It's got, you can't see it because I can't point to it, but YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and the web. Reading nightly at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. And yeah, it was good to see you too, Joyce. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.